Hello everybody, my name is Patrick Coutu, and today I want to talk to you about development fees, what they are, and where we stack up in Sarnia as compared to some other communities, and what the effects of these fees are. So a development fee is a fee that a municipality will charge in order to offset some costs for infrastructure such as roads, sewers, and that kind of stuff. So if you can look at what the fees are, this is for single family homes. Basically the way it works is if you're a developer or builder, when you go to build that house, you have to pay a fee to the city. So right off the top, before you go buy the lumber and all the cement and everything, you're just paying a fee to the city. So in Sarnia, our fee is $44,942. For the exact same thing in Plimpton or in St. Clair Township, you pay $9,119. In Plimpton, Wyoming, you pay $10,881. In Chatham, similar type city to Sarnia, a bit smaller but similar, $7,000. In Strathroy, similar to Sarnia, $26,000. And in London, bit of a different story than Sarnia, but there's a reason why I've got this on here. They're $46,975. The idea with development fees is sometimes, an inexperienced leadership will think that they need to try to grab all the money up front from somebody. But sometimes what that does is it deters you from ever doing business there. So not only do they not have the opportunity to grab the development fee, but more importantly, they don't have the opportunity to grab property taxes in perpetuity. Like once somebody builds a house, they're going to be paying property tax. So it doesn't matter which one of these communities it is. After they've built the house and moved into it, they start paying property taxes forever. That's the name of the game. Because this is all part of it. It has to be part of the formula. But if your structure deters people from ever building a house or coming to your community, you don't ever get to collect property taxes in perpetuity. So bizarrely, the leadership in Sarnia has thought that this is a good formula. Well, proof's in the pudding. Like we've created a building boom in St. Clair and Plimpton, Wyoming. The results will show that, and not that I'm not giving credit. There's amazing leadership in St. Clair and Plimpton, and that's part of the reason why, their expansion is going nice and strong. They're doing well. But the biggest help they're getting is the fact that a lot of people would like to live in Sarnia proper, but we've turned them away. So think about that on a house. Like the difference here is $35,000. Like that's a huge difference. That's a finished basement that if you decide to just go down the road, that's the difference. It's crazy. Now, the reason I've added these other communities in here is, I just like sometimes people say it's a bigger city, that's why these guys can be smaller, but that's not the case. Look at Chatham. Now, Strathroy's at 26,000, which is getting up there, and London's at 46,000. But the reason I put these guys here is guess why London charges $46,000? Because they can. They've got a building boom there. London has been growing like crazy. So, maybe if we didn't need to build anymore and we were already firing on all cylinders, maybe this is not a bad strategy. But when you're trying to grow, this is an absolutely backwards strategy. And this is bizarre, but the results are that Sarnia is super duper uncompetitive. There it is. The only way to change this is you've got to change the thinking. You've got to figure out how to reduce this. This needs to come way down, because what we need to do is attract people here, and then we'll be collecting the taxes in perpetuity. Like once the houses are built, then you're golden. You don't have to worry about getting all the money up front from them. Like if you just relay it to like a single landlord, let's say, and you have units for lease in a plaza, you don't tell somebody, hey, I'd like you to pay me $44,000 up front and then I'll start collecting rent from you, you would never get a tenant ever. They actually do the opposite. Landlords will say, I'll give you an inducement. I'll give you some money to put towards and then I'll collect rent from you in the long term. Like, that's the strategy that the municipality needs to use, is we have to somehow get this down, make it attractive for people to come here, and then we can collect the taxes in perpetuity. So, I hope that that enlightened a little bit on development fees for people. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys in another informational video in the near future. Thank you for tuning in.